you are all safe, I promise. How about I stay with you just for a little bit and I will make you feel better until you fall asleep? Yeah? Okay, so what we could do is we could start with reading a little story. You don't fancy a story? Okay. Oh, I know. Because I knew that I was coming to babysit you, I got a couple of little funny books. They're not really stories, but they just have like funny little lines in them. Shall I show you? Yeah, okay. I think I left them in here actually. Okay, oh, yeah, I have one of them. Okay, so this one is called Be a Sloth, and when in doubt, just chill out. And on the back it says, Sloth takes life at his own pace. He knows what makes him happy. Naps, box set binges, a good banana. And what makes him unhappy? Laundry day, the gym, people who don't recycle. And he makes sure his life is filled with more of the former than the latter. So he makes sure they're filled with more of the nice stuff and less of the boring stuff. He is kind to his environment, but just as importantly, he is kind to himself. Be like Sloth, and you'll discover the secret to escaping the rat race and living a happy life in the slow lane. So, what do you think of that? Yeah, I do actually have another one, because I know I have one about a llama. Oh, okay. So I have this one as well. So, this is Be a Llama and Stay a Little Calmer. Get some llama karma in your life and learn how to keep cool amid the chaos. And this one says, Mistress of mindfulness, chief of chill and queen of colouring. Llama knows just how to take back control and keep calm in an increasingly hectic world. She sees the importance of taking the time out to smell the roses and the benefits of going offline for a day to get back in touch with the real world. So follow in Llama's hoof steps and you'll soon be on the fast track to finding your own inner zen. Or slow track, you know, no rush. So, okay, let me get nice and comfy. Okay, you tell me which one you prefer. So we have Be a Sloth or Be a Llama. Be a Sloth. Yeah, you're like a little sloth, aren't you? You are. You're my little sloth. Okay, right. So, these books are a little bit different because, as I said, it's not really like a story. Okay. But first, we slowly under a big blanket. You have the power to do whatever you want. Don't wait for things to fall into your lap. Best foot forward. Slow, sure, and fearlessness wins the race. Listen to others, then make up your own mind. Things will always seem better in the morning after sleep. Wear your shorts all year round, long trousers of softies. Share your toffees and everyone will like you. Be very wary of brightly coloured birds who talk too much and steal your chips. Don't let anything go to waste. One person's junk. And honour thy parents always. Okay, so that definitely applies to you. It does. They always know best. Okay, most of the time. Okay. Right, let's have a flick through. Okay, so we have lots of sloth goodness to get through. We won't read all of them, but I'll just pick out some of my favourites. So this is a good one. Sloth was being kind to himself, and we have Sloth looking in the mirror, saying that he is worth it, and that is so important. Why is it important? Because how can you expect to love somebody else before you love yourself? Exactly. So how can you learn to trust people and be friends with people and all of that lovely stuff before you've really learned to love yourself? And that is the most important thing you can do. Be kind and learn to be kind to yourself as well. Yeah. Good. And whenever you're having a bad day, you've got to think of Sloth looking in the mirror and being kind to himself, and you've got to do the same. Yeah? Promise? Pinky promise? Okay, good. Right. Oh, now see, this is going to be you in the morning. It is. Sloth had slept for 15 hours and was positively glowing. It is. That is you. That is you. Okay, let's have a look through. Oh, this is nice. Sloth always felt better when hugging a tree. Have you ever hugged a tree? No? Oh, you should. You feel a lot of love. Yeah, you've always got to get out, see all the trees and all the nature and the flowers. No, you don't want to be stuck in front of a screen all the time. Okay, you've got to promise me that if you're very, very good, you might get that. Yeah, but you've got to make sure that A, you're what? Kind to others, yep, and B, kind to yourself. There you go. And you might just get that coming true. Okay, let's have a flick through. Okay, so this is one with sloth saying time to get a grip. And he is actually just buying a grip. But sometimes, have you heard it when people say, oh, you know, got to get a grip? And that basically means like you got to get a hold of yourself and what you're doing and pull yourself together. But sloth is meaning both properly. He needs to get a grip. And he's getting an actual hair grip. Okay. Okay. Sloth had tuned out the chatter. So you know sometimes when, I don't know, you're out and all your friends being really, really loud, and sometimes you just need to feel like you need to be a little bit quiet. This is what sloth is doing here. So you see he's got all the birds here. And this one's saying, did you see the state of him? And this one's saying, how do you get your feathers so shiny? And this one's saying, nuts, yeah. And sloth is there with his headphones on, just tuning it all out. Sometimes that's what we all need to do, isn't it? Yeah. Are you enjoying it? Yeah. Get that hair out your eye. There we go. You're starting to forget about that. Well, I suppose it was more of a nightmare, but I don't like to call them that. You're starting to feel better though. Yeah. Yeah, of course I can stay. Shall we read some more? Yeah, okay. I've just seen as well, you've got a bit of dirt on your face. Didn't you wash your face before you went to bed? What did I tell you? Okay, we'll clean it off in a minute. Alright, it's fine, we'll read a few more of these. Okay. Sloth was his own person. So, it is snowing outside and Sloth is stood there wearing what looks like summer swimming shorts. So there is Sloth, being his own person. And that is what I always think you should be. Don't worry about anybody else. Just worry about yourself and what is right for you. Sloth silenced his inner critic. So, do you ever get that little voice in your head? And it's like saying to you, oh, you know, you're not good enough, or anything negative. Yeah. Well, what Sloth does is he basically tells all of those thoughts to just be quiet. So, Sloth is thinking with his negative thought, your hair is a mess. But then he's switching that off and he's actually saying, you look like you've just stepped out of a salon. So for every negative thought that Sloth is thinking, he immediately thinks a positive one instead. Do you think you could do that? Yeah. High five. Yeah, okay. Oh, positivity. That's what I like. Alright, let's read a few more. situation from all the angles. So if you think something is just one-sided, you should always think about all the ways that it could be, you know? Exactly. And then that gives you a better idea of what other people may be thinking about things. You are being particularly smart this evening. I know, I mean, what's happened to you? Okay. Sloth takes life at his own pace. Now go and do the same. And Sloth is just there, just hanging. The sun is in the sky and he's just chilled out and relaxed. He does look very happy. Looks very happy and very content. Exactly, that's the best way to be. So let's finish. Should we do one more or two more, you decide? Two more. Oh, okay. Right, let me find a couple of good ones then. Sloth was looking forward to going home. And you can see that Sloth has brought home all his dirty washing to Mummy Sloth. Do you think you'll be doing that? Yeah. I can't blame you. And let's finish with this one. So on paper, he was broke, but Sloth still felt rich. And there he is in some tropical paradise, being very, very happy. And that's another important thing. So if you know people who have more than you, maybe one of your friends, and it makes you feel a little bit kind of jealous inside, doesn't it? Yeah. But there's no need to feel like that, because if you feel happy and you love yourself and you love the people around you, then you are rich in so many other ways. So you always have to remember that. You are being such a cutie. You are. Okay, so let's finish that. Let's get you a little bit warmer, okay? So I tell you what, let's pop on a little sweatshirt. I think you've got, have you got one down here? Oh, this looks fine. Oh, I like this one. Oh my god, and it says sleep on it. How cute is this? The ASMR Ryan Sleep Ultra Colour High Grade Tape VHS. This is amazing. I love it. Okay, do you want to pop this on? Yeah. Okay, right. Do you want me to pop it over you, or can you pop it on? Yeah, okay. There you go then. Alright. I love that. Oh, let's just get your arm in there. There we go. I love it. Does that feel better? Yeah, it's like fleecy inside, isn't it? It's so cute. I love that on you. Okay, what else can we do to get you warm? Oh, you've got a hot water bottle here. Do you want in with you. Yeah, I'm always someone that feels the cold. And what I like to do is, if it's a really cold night, I will make a hot water bottle. And always make sure you never do this yourself, okay? You always have to ask somebody. And I pop it in my bed. So when I get in, it's all nice and warm and cosy. So this is not boiling hot, but it's just nice and warm, and it's gonna just make you feel nice and cozy. Okay, so let's pop that. Right, lift up the cover. There we go. Alright, let's pop that in there. Okay, perfect. How does that feel? Better? Cozy? Yay, okay. Do you want a sip of my hot chocolate? Yeah, it may be more like a warm chocolate now. I'll be okay. Alright. So I actually have it in this really, really cute little mug. Yeah. And it has this super, super cute little, I think it's a dormouse on it. I think these are so cute. I noticed that you have lots of these mugs, don't you? Yeah. I think you've got one with, what did I say? I think there was a hedgehog. Yeah, there was a squirrel. Can you think what else? A duck. That's right. And I think there was one more. A robin. That's it. But I think they are just so, so cute. And you can see on the other side it's got the other little design. Is this the rest of that chocolate bar that you were supposed to have tomorrow? You know you can't lie to me. Okay, I won't say anything. Alright, let's just wipe round there. Okay, I know I told you you can't hide things. I'm like a secret agent. I'll find out things. I will. Okay. There we go. So just there. Yeah, it's nice and refreshing, isn't it? Yeah. I always like to make sure that I keep my face nice and clean before I go to bed, even if I'm super, super, super tired and feeling very lazy, which is most of the time. But I always like to make sure that my face is nice and clean, because otherwise you're just sleeping in dirt. And I know that you don't really care, but trust me, you'll feel better for it. Okay. There we go. I think that looks a lot better. Now, let me see you. Alright, how are you doing with your pillows? They're alright? Yeah, do you need any extra pillows? No. Okay, I can see your eyes are already getting more sleepy. They are. Now I do just have one more thing that I think will help you to drift off a little bit. So this is a little sleep spray, and you can spray this on your pillow as well, but I'm just going to spray it around you. And this is an aromatherapy mist with lavender oil and chamomile extract. So basically, it smells really good. Do you want to have a sniff? Yeah. Oh, it smells so nice. There we go. You like it? Yeah. So this is really, really calming. And whenever I just want to feel super relaxed, and maybe I felt quite stressed, then I'll use something like this. And I think that it's important to pamper yourself sometimes and make yourself feel better. Yeah. Okay, so shall I spray a couple of sprays? Yeah, I'll just do it around you, so don't worry. Yeah, a couple more. Will do. Around here. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? So nice, I love it. Okay. Well, I can see that you are already looking more and more sleepy. You are. So have I done my job? Yeah. Good. anything apart from that? Good. Okay, I'm gonna let you get to sleep then. No, I have to go. I do. I know I've got to go to sleep. Alright, tell you what. You close your